Hello, 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 hello. Let's do this. Load up AMS2 there. That music. Haven't actually done any laps yet. Apart from maybe yesterday when I made the thumbnail. Or, can't remember. Third day. Okay, 140s. Well, because this is stick sequential. Discord doesn't play nicely with stick sequential for me. Voice chat and my buttons. Hello. Hear you. That is probably on my end, so give me a minute. Start Discord. S2? Can you hear me?
Yeah, sure, Donny. I think I was muted.
No, it wasn't. Sometimes I have an issue, and I have to restart Discord. So I think I had restarted voice meter with Discord open, so I think sometimes that interferes with the audio channels, and I just had to restart Discord. Because you didn't have the... I don't think you had the symbols beside you at the time.
Right.
Doesn't matter anyway, I can hear you, so who cares?
Yep.
Are the soft tires usable this time?
This is a question. I did a few laps and they seemed fine, but then it's only 8 o'clock in the morning, isn't it? So I suppose it would be a lot warmer for the race.
Oh yeah, we changed the time. But I did see there was going to be clouds for the race. It's overcast, so. Suppose it's do about 10 minutes on softs and 10 minutes on hards.
Yep.
Hello.
Hello there.
Hello.
How's it going, everyone?
Yep, good.
Oh, not too bad. How are you doing?
I'm a little hungover. But,
Oh, good.
For the rest of us.
Does that make you quicker or slower?
let's see. I don't know yet. Probably slower though. It was my father's birthday yesterday, so we stayed up until like 3 AM.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay.
It was fun, definitely. But yeah, I'm tired now.
Too much fun then.
The right amount of fun.
Volume in my ears.
time I should have been practicing. I was driving the new tracks in the beta.
Oh, it's in the beta? Oh my gosh. Load that up then.
Hey guys.
Fusty.
Hey, Frosty.
Has anyone got any thoughts on what track to race in round 6? Because I don't think Tiez has been on since, has he?
No idea.
Yeah, I wonder if they'll drop the new stuff before then. I should do. Well, it's months away. Well, it's a month away.
What new stuff is there?
There's 6 layers, six layouts of Buenos Aires, and also what's the Argentinian track called? Which I can never remember the name of.
Oh, there's 2 tracks coming. Cool. I had heard Buenos Aires was in the works.
Think it's worth holding out for one of them then, or?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead now.
Might be something different, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I guess if it doesn't drop in time, we can just like make a last minute decision or something. Anyway. Any idea when the new content's dropping?
I don't know. It's usually the end of the month, isn't it? So, or the end of the month plus X.
It's Riser, so it could be like some random Tuesday evening.
Next
Just
week.
no there's no consistency.
So have you been on the new content in the beta, Kev?
Yeah, well, Buenos Aires is the same as from Multiplista 1, or same layouts as far as I remember.
Oh shit.
I'm not sure if the other track was in AMS1 or not. I don't remember it very well, but I don't remember it at all, in fact. But, it's the track that MotoGP goes to in Argentina.
No, I don't know what it is.
You're right, getting a bit hot, is it? Yeah. Could have been just from the spin. Left is taking a hammering. Eh. Try the hards for a moment. That's a bit of a sight. Soft quickly. Feels like over a race the cards are gonna be nicer.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
I'm a bit confused. Am I late or not? I read the post it said 5 o'clock UTC, but I saw you guys like 15 minutes before that or something in the chat.
No, the practice is nearly ending. The qualifying, which is to start at 12 UTC, is about to start.
So it starts at 11:50 then. Oh, gotcha.
I haven't been as hard on my front left in this one. My brakes not worn away. Might be quicker on hearts though. I run on softs and I run on hards. Damn it. Forgot about that.
Gearbox is so weird with this thing now. I was driving a bit in AC and I forgot to put it in neutral. Start up this game. That's how I now figure out how a car is supposed to be sequential, because I put it in neutral but the game didn't put the car in neutral.
Oh, fuck. Damn it. Times are slower. Practice. Turn the box. Edit setup. Try the hearts. Probably gonna do the racing hearts. Just present man pod. Just because Frosty had, and maybe he just hasn't put in his proper lap yet. I gone a bit quicker than what I did there in the practice. I would have thought that would have been on heavier load. What can I do? 140. Hopefully I'll have 2 laps, but I might only have 1 lap. 140 laps, 320 for 2 laps. I don't know when I left the pit, so I think I left with like 3.5 left, so I think there's time to do 2, hopefully. Going for 1 minute and 4, just 2 minutes 40. Yeah, I'll have time for 2. Front of me, donkey bong. Oh, down to turret now. Ah, there we go. Eva and Frosty have put in their laps. Ah, shit. Okay, so I'm quicker there. If I've most go, I'll have tires in temp. Hopefully I can go quicker. I don't know if I did that well. I did. I didn't maximize that corner.
Nice time, Kev.
Yeah, I actually got the corner at the bottom of the hill right for once. one out of 6 times.
Yeah, it's a tricky one, isn't it?
It just makes so much. You get that right, and you're like half a second quicker coming up there. You know.
That's a bit of time. Not gonna be Kev. Hopefully beat my previous time anyway. Probably not gonna be Frosty either. $29. Oh, I did beat Frosty. Okay, nice. Just.
Still not sure what to do about the tyres because there's quite a bit of wear there, wasn't there, in a few laps?
I was quicker in the hards there, and especially I find after like 3-4 laps the hards were better. My initial practice when I joined the server, took the softs, was a bit rough on my braking, so my front left wore away pretty bad. When I did a bit more practice later, it was fine. Oh, Laz's chat is showing in. What's going on with my chat? Huh? Why was my chat? My pop-out chat wasn't showing. Oh, sorry. I just noticed on the stream the chat was meant to be working. Hello to Ricochet and Laz. I was very much concentrating. I don't know why my chat wasn't updating there. Sorry, guys. I don't remember. 20/60. Shouldn't learn what 20/60 is. It's 1,200. 100 seconds a lap, that's 12 laps per 13 laps of fuel. Yeah, it's like 50. There's 53. Totally blanking you, I apologize. I apologize. Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck, everyone.
Get off the clutch correctly. Okay, bogged down as well. Why did I lift for going into second? Why did I think it was H pattern? Man, I can keep first, I can keep first. Yes! Man, qualifying in first. Suppose you're technically starting in the better place for grip off the line, but I don't know how good AMS2 is at replicating that. Because I would rather start in second there for that inside line. Because it's shorter and less likely to be punted. Starting on the outside for Interlagos is just... that's scary. It always feels like potluck. Are you going to be taken out from the outside, from the guys on the inside or not? Whereas at least on the inside you can control your fate a lot more. Shit. That was a back corner. That Frosty re-catch up there because of that. Slipstream is strong on this last section. Very much late braking because I know Frosty's not afraid to go up the inside if I brake early. So I'm going to have to adapt. Tend to like to be safe with the braking there, but might have to be aggressive. So I have a good driver behind me. He's not afraid to go for it if he senses weakness. And sure, he's loving chasing me right now. Got sick of me being the trying to defend from me. He wants his turn, putting the pressure on. Good. Okay, push the pass. No. Takes about 2 seconds to activate. Go, 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 go. Ooh. Bit of a kick out there. Go back one, click forward again. Being able to get that last corner good is so important on this track. I've broken the slipstream with that now. I had a nice second half of sector 2 and that last corner right really helped there. This means Frosty's better than me at S's. I'm not going to use push to pass here. It's going to save it for the back straight. I don't think it's worth it for this part. Push the pass hit. Making a bit more of a distance. Or what tires they're on. assuming they're on hards. This last section of the track is really helping me. I seem to be just better at that part. Oh, nearly spun there. Nearly got in power too quick. Just need it be a little softer with that right foot there. I think if I was on softs I could have spun out. The hards are a bit more forgiving for that. Interlagos is a lovely track to drive. Not an easy one to overtake on. I need to get the race room on. At some point. Give it a whirl. Oh, forget to hit push to pass. Slightly later on it than I would have liked. Me power. Going to be misleading the fastest lap in this compared to qualifying because of the push to pass. Definitely worth a few tenths. Less than 10 to go in 29 litres. Should be alright for fuel, I'm pretty sure. Mast. I don't think he's in push shot yet. I'm paranoid now about YouTube chat if it's not updating or not. I can't tell. Assuming it's just a quiet stream. I feel bad if someone has said something and I haven't seen it. I've only had it happen to me once, and that was in VR, and that was more it being transferred into my head wasn't updating because I had the window blocked. Okay, I see the smiley face by Laz, so I'm guessing it's updating correctly. Ah, I forgot to hit push to pass. Shit. Frosty's slightly catching up to me again, but as long as I don't do anything stupid, I'm okay. Yeah, he's definitely caught up a little bit. Yeah, I made a good bit of time on him in this lap. He might have made mistakes, and considering I didn't use push to pass that lap, and I was 0.237 off my best lap. That was probably a really well driven lap by me. And possibly could have been my fastest if I had pushed to pass. Got very wide there. Cheeky track extension. But slightly late again. Forgetting now. 3. Okay, we're past 320, so it's the last 2 laps. Our tires were definitely the correct shot. Seems they're just the de facto choice for this car. I don't trust these softs at all. I'll still test out softs that are other tracks. Maybe if there's a track that isn't particularly tough on one side. Oh, Interlagos. Right hand turns, but I was having problems with the left. Although that was my initial warm-up when I messed up braking, so I always find I tend to mess up the tires on my first run in anything. So I tend to do that first initial stint just to get used to the track and braking points, and then it's little stints after that or when I really properly read the tires. But even in that qualifying run, the softs, they just didn't feel as comfortable as the hards on them. It might be better in the first 2 laps before the hards get to temperature, but once the hards get to temperature on the 3rd lap, there's no comparison, I think. Ooh, that was a slow lap. Finish on a quick one. A bit drifty. Okay, I've got ahead of Azaris. Still very close though, I'm sure that's a good battle there. Lost a bunch of time already. Qualifying ahead of Frosty ended up being crucial there. I wonder what would have happened if I got caught behind him on lap 1. I don't know if I got ahead of him. Although one of the reasons I broke away was I was able to maximize this last corner more than him for the first few laps, so maybe I would have got the chance. The slipstream is so strong at the end of the straight. Who knows? Whew. Thanks, Cheese. I seem just connected with this car. It works for me.
Well done, Donny.
Thank you.
Very consistent, mate.
Yeah, the hards are nice that way. I don't know, this car just seems to suit me. You know, cars, you know, I've always found cars and styles, there's certain things that work and not. And for whatever I'm doing with this, it works for me quite well.
Yeah, I found a setup that works for me, but obviously not as quick.
But it's like with the Caterham Superlights, like I felt I could do alright with them, and yet I could never keep up with you properly.
I think you were right when you said on your stream the other day about cars that you can overdrive suiting me. I think that's true because Caterham, I used to have that sideways a lot, and it seemed to like actually give me better times, if you know what I mean. Whereas this, you can't do that.
Yeah, you were doing things with that Caterham that I couldn't do, and I just didn't know how you were doing them. And then, yeah, it seems this car prefers to be underdriven a bit, which I tend to be like that. I'm kind of a bit safer on circuits.
Yeah, I've got a better setup on this track than I did on the last one. On the last one, I was fighting the car for the whole race, but this one, it was a lot more stable, but yeah, just didn't have the pace, I guess.
Evan, Azaris, you seem to have a good battle.
Yeah, we're really closer.
I feel comfortable driving this car. I'm just really not fast with it. Out of curiosity, how much rear downforce are you guys running here?
I'm mostly on default. I think I added +2 to the rear toe last week when someone mentioned it, so I think I have that at 0.3. And then apart from brake bias and like fuel, and I went with the hard compound, I'm pretty much on default. I think
Okay.
now.
I reduced my wing down to 3.
Yeah,
And just
same, I think.
and just softened
Oh,
up
wow.
my ARBs a little bit, like front and rear, just softened them both up a touch.
I'm running
that's
8.
about it.
Maybe that's why I'm slow.
Yeah,
That could explain.
There's such a long straight on this track anyway. So,
Yeah, but all the curves.
yeah.
I mean, at least my car drives safely.
I think it's pretty stable car as long as you're not too aggressive with the throttle at low speed corners. So you probably can reduce that rear wing a good bit. I think in high speed sections it's pretty stable, so I don't think you need. Again, I can't remember what my rear wing is though. Might be like 7 or 6 if that's the default. Like.
Yeah, I think 6 or 7 is the default.
I'm gonna create a new server.
Okie dokie.
Don't forget to set it as fixed setup and the vehicles are identical.
Yeah, sure, no worries. Server's up.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
Smash.
Hey, Smaz.
Hello.
Well, this is popular.
I wasn't expecting many, public people to join. I could see a lot of rage quits though happening. I won, Ricochet.
Okay.
Next one for sure. Car's terrible.
Is this fixed setup you said?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I nearly threw down Monza 91 as one of the tracks, and then I realized, no, that's probably just asking for trouble. Too much trouble.
Okay.
I just don't even need to reset the default. I managed to get into the... Oh, I don't know when you said the F. I don't know if you noticed that my chat box wasn't updating. I didn't notice until...
Fuel in big setup.
I stalled twice already, exiting the pits.
But in Brian's car, I think it was right when you
Is
joined.
this sequential or H pattern?
H pattern. I was thinking of doing the stream in VR just for this, but I had a call from my brother, so I didn't have time to set up VR because call ended just before, about half an hour before the Sendacular race was beginning, and I was like, oh man, I haven't even practiced for the Sendaculars, or not the Sendacular, for CCS. So I was like, setting up VR takes, and the stream with VR takes about 15 minutes. Well, maybe 10 minutes, 15 if VR has been a bit finicky. Yeah, the spin would have been in practice when that was like one of my first laps basically. And I was just seeing what the sauce were like. Not good in that car, even at lower temps. Copa Montana just seems to me be just use the hard compounds and you'll have a better time. Unless it's a 2-lap race, then go soft. But once the hards come up to temperature in the 3rd lap, it's they're just nicer, more predictable, and you can push on them more, so they end up being quicker very quickly. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. It suits
Is this
me.
practice or qualifying?
Both.
Qualifying. Yeah,
Okay.
both.
Yeah, with the Sendaculars we do like a 10-minute qualifying and then 15-minute race, but like the qualifying is our
Yeah, okay.
practice as well. Like it's just for fun, really.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a fun setup. It's a bit like karting.
Yeah, I'll try and pick an easier car next week because I've now done group. I picked kart last week and IndyCar or Group C this week, so that's like 2 powerhouses in a row. But a lot of the cars
They're
with
fun
the
to drive.
oh, I love them, like.
Yeah.
But a lot of the cars with the updated tires are like of the quicker variety, so not as much options. Like, because I was trying out the Group A cars yesterday, because I was thinking of picking them, but I was trying the Beamer at Hockenheim Short, and its rear tires just melt after 2 laps or 3 laps, and it just slides about so much.
Yeah, I feel like this car is trying to kill me.
Oh, that's because it is. Hey, Evgeny. How are ya?
Wait till you try the Sauber.
Steam is killing you? Why?
That's not the way, Smash.
Yeah.
Oh, summer sale. I'm banning
That's not the way
myself
either.
from buying. I've gone a bit more disciplined. I did buy in there. When they had the racing sale a few weeks ago, I did buy the SRX game, which I still haven't gotten around to trying. I'm trying
Well, I'm
to
making my
ban
own
myself
mine here.
from buying games for a while because I've such a back catalog of games I still haven't played. Like I just started getting a bit stuttery. I started playing Shadow of the Tomb Raider this week, which I bought a few months ago. It is a racing sale. Yeah, well, it's everything's sale now, but I have seen them mention like a racing sale as well in it, and I'm like, well, everything's on sale, so it's not exactly
200,
just
whatever is either a rammer or
racing.
really bad.
Oh no. Oh, public server.
Like I keep getting tempted to buy like Race 07 and some of the older ones, but am I ever gonna play them? You can get Race 07 for very cheap. I've been always tempted to try it out just to see what it's like. And to make Fred happy in the stream. Because he'd be like, oh, he's playing Race 07, OMG. Yeah, oh, get the Game of the Year version for sure. You get all the DLC, yeah. So that's like, you get 6 more locations, more car categories. If you do Rallycross, you get a lot more as well. No, I go with Game of the Year edition if you're getting it, because it's like it's a tenner, isn't it, for the Game of the Year edition? So yeah, I would recommend on sale get the Game of the Year edition. But yeah, 100 gigs, it's a beefy game. Even if you don't get the Game of the Year edition, like, you still have to download everything, so the size is always going to be like over 100 gigs. It's a monster. Yeah, oh yeah, 10, 11, it's that, you get double the locations basically, and a couple more car categories, you know. It's definitely worth it at that price for sure. In my opinion, like, look, it's up to you, obviously. But if you're ever interested in doing like the clubs online and stuff, they all use the DLC content by this stage. Like, one of the clubs I did,
Rammer, of course.
the Master Cup, the first version of it, they didn't use DLC, but the second iteration that they're doing this year, like, he said, oh yeah, look, the DLC is so cheap by this stage, like, everyone, you know, I'm going to be using it this time.
Who's the rammer, Azaris?
I voted to kick them.
It's such a pity Pikes Peak isn't in Dirt Rally 2. I had a lot of fun hot lapping that a few weeks ago. Yeah, AMS1 and AMS2 on sale. Sure, R Factor 2. All the ACC stuff I saw was on sale. Do you have AMS2? If you don't, I think it's worth in the base game. At the very least. still haven't really played BeamNG. I need to give that a go. Try out a few rallies in that. See what it's like. Oh, you have it. Okay, cool. Ooh, Donkey Kong was quick in these. I'd say his setup was really hurting him in the Copa Montana. And if he's only 6/10 off me in these, he's way further off than me in the... Oh yeah! Feel free to join them at any time. Like, you can join this right now if you want, Evgeny. And no worries if you're, I forgot to say the... Got this. Have this. Ta-da! Yeah, absolutely. Feel free to join in. And you don't need to join the voice chat if you don't want. I have the links in the description for the Discord on that.
Like a worryingly large number of people who couldn't set a lap.
Yeah,
Quite tricky, though, isn't they?
Love to have you.
Yeah, I didn't get one clear lap in there, unfortunately. Without we either screwed it up myself or someone else screwed it up for me.
And yeah, these races we do casual fun, to be honest. Like, as long as you don't drive like an ass, and sure you do all the SRS stuff, so I already know. I already know how you drive. Well, we make this part, so the CCS we keep as the private lobby for Mooney's Discord, kind of the passworded. But then for the Saturday Sendacular stuff we make, because our numbers aren't big enough, we kind of just make it a public lobby, and I wasn't expecting this amount to join in.
Really soft tires.
Since an average of the rank. Well, in my own championship, the one I just did with the Daytona prototypes and SRS, I had the highest incident rate out of like the top whatever guys. Basically the guys who did like most, like 5 or 6 of the races. Good luck.
Gonna need it.
And bloody Mike. Gotta be careful with getting on the power. Michael was the second highest with incidents. The 2 hosts were the bad boys of that series. Let's see, Laz going in. Gonna leave that space open just in case. Filthy driver. Yes, thanks for the luck. Oh, that's Frosty behind me. What happened to Laz? Wasn't Laz second? Careful, don't slide too much. Don't want to burn up the tires too much. They do overheat a bit, I was noticing. In qualifying and yesterday when I was doing some practice around this track with this car. Well, not practice, but I was testing it out to see would it make for good racing. So I had a few laps already in this combo. Slightly cheaty. I don't mean to be a tryhard on practice. Man, I was trying doing the qualifying last night for the for Fun versus TCR or Thunder Crew event in those TCR cars, I'm not that quick in them. I think I'm only 14th. I don't like when I first joined MoonieGT's Discord, I practiced for the first few Sendaculars. Because I wasn't sure what the standard would be and that, and then I realized, oh, I'm pretty quick in the grip, I don't need to. And it was like, oh, it's casual, so. The community championship I practice for, but I do that in like the hour beforehand, basically. Kind of like how I do it for the SRS races. But I'm an uber nerd, Ricochet, don't forget. I don't know, I like practicing, and I was never afraid to admit it when I do it. I used to do it a lot for SRS. A few years ago, like I used to practice so much for the races there. But I got more enjoyment out of, practicing a good bit for a race and then seeing could I drive well, rather than like just join a whole bunch of races. That's just me personally, like that's how I am. Oh wow, you did 10. I wouldn't have done. Jeez, no. Sometimes I would have done a lot of practice. I remember the Mazda 787B series back in like the end of, what was it, 2020? I did so much practice for that. And if you find the post, like, for the race series discussion I made for it on SRS, like, I was going into so much detail in them. Like, you could see how much practice I did at the start. As the championship went on, I practiced less, because I did it all at the start to figure out strategies and stuff. Hey, Lupa. Yeah, I picked...
overtake.
I went with the GTAM in the end. I'd totally forgotten James had done that in a series. But yeah, I went with that car. To please Ricochet, I'm not picking a front-wheel drive car, and then he was having a meltdown on LPF's Discord yesterday. He was saying it drives like a front-wheel drive car. I couldn't stop laughing when I read that, Ricochet. I was like, I picked the bloody rear-wheel drive car on purpose. Frosty and Laz are in a good battle now, it seems. Let me tell you. I'm looking forward to racing Mont Tremblant, the 69 version. Oh my god, the stutters are unreal. Sorry if it's really stuttery there. It was really stuttery for me. Not sure why my game's slowing up there a load. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Mont Tremblant. I remember it was about this time last year on Mooney's server we did a MX5 Cup race there. Except the modern layout. Although the modern layout is pretty similar to the old school layout. Man, those TCR cars, I won't lie. Not while on that mod. They don't feel like TCR cars. But I'll have fun with them in the race. They're drivable like so. But they wouldn't feel anything like Race Room's TCR cars. I was saying it in another Discord when I was talking with Sergio about it. I don't like to diss on mods too much. But that was made, that was released by Race Department and Sim Racing GP for a big esports tournament that was worth a lot of money. And for the mod to be of that standard, I thought it was pretty poor. And the fact like all the cars drive the same, like they have the same physics and stuff, even though they've completely different designs and stuff. I was like, okay, that's okay, but are you ever going to release the version where you give them their proper values and stuff? And they said they would, but they never did. But that, like, I know that doesn't mean we can't have fun with them on Monday. I'm sure we will. James intended to select the regular, but it was switched to the J along. Ah. Yeah, I was debating between the GTAM and the regular GTA one. Went with the GTAM because of its unusual engine note, which I'm still not 100% sure do I find it annoying or not. I'm sure by the end of the championship I'll know if I hate it or not. Or they doing another series in autumn. Ah. With that mod again, or with something new? Oh, the TCRs as well. Okay. Although I was looking at the qualifying list in the, you know, where people were their best lap or whatever, and the top 3 were all in the same car. It looked like there was a difference in the car, but I assume not. They literally have the same things written down in Content Manager for the power ratio on that. I was really close to getting into the 58s. I was like at 159.083, I think. And I made a bunch of attempts to try and hit a 58, you know, because it's nice to break a second barrier, but I couldn't do it, and I just like,
All hacks.
Blue flags, blue flags! Laz is catching up to me, especially after being slowed down there. But more people last year. I hope this year there'll be more. Yeah, with other fast people. Yeah, I didn't even do it last year. I didn't really have an interest, but I was following it a bit because Sergio, Michael, Yossi, and Tim. Simon were doing it. And Alex, Leaf. Yotzi got so far in it. Oh, and David Iglesias as well. The two of them got to the final round of it. But like Yossi is a monster. So quick. He's so sound as well. I think you ran round 3. Nice. Definitely catching up. Yeah, he used to do a lot. I think he's mainly doing iRacing at the moment. Sergio and Micah are good friends with him because he's in the John Clark Racing Group. So I don't know David that well. Never got to race with him yet. But he always seemed like a nice guy. Like, I have raced against him a good few times on SRS. So quick.
Watch out for Philip, Kev. He's not a fan of blue flags.
Cheers.
Get better across, so you knew your fate.
He let me by.
He hit me twice going past him. First time and then just that time as well. Only a tap though.
Yeah, I was really cautious when I came up across him because he wasn't budging at all. Man, I love this. Oh no! Nearly binned it. Nearly spoke too soon. I just love driving a car like this. I've seen the Porsche, but I'll be honest, I don't follow endurance racing too much, so I was just like, oh cool. And then I kind of moved on from it. No, a lot of other people are talking about it. I really should pay attention more to it more. Like, I am really hoping like this endurance racing with the hypercars will be good. Because then I'll try and pay more attention to it. See, Porsche are the only car manufacturer that have always made like their cars look a certain way, you know, especially at the front. So they get so much crap when they change away from, when they don't follow it exactly. Like, no one would say about like a Ferrari or something like, oh, it doesn't look like a Ferrari. When it comes to like a hypercar or something, they would just like, oh, the Ferrari looks cool in that. We have next year and after like time. Yeah, hopefully at least they'll stay. Like, I could imagine a few of them dropping off very quickly if they don't get instant success. And just blame it on, like, you know, a recession or something. But hopefully, at least for the first few years, it's good. And then, like, you know, motorsport just goes in those cycles. Like, they make a new category, everyone joins. Then eventually one team dominates, so everyone just drops out. That division gets abandoned, and then a new division gets created, they all join in, and so on and so on. Did Audi decide to come back? Or was it just Porsche from... Because I remember, you know, there was Porsche, Audi and Toyota that used to be in LMP1. Cincinnati.
That was surprisingly pleasant.
Well, I couldn't keep the car on the track.
It should work out fine, but then again, I see
Yeah, it
I
was
in
really
charge
good
right
actually,
now.
considering, you know, it was a pretty hard car and
Focus
you know,
on the
took us
car.
over.
Oh, okay. Audi, Porsche being in a Toyota, Ferrari, well in it. Wait, Audi are in it? Or not?
I think it was a bit optimistic trying to get between the Zaris and the pit wall at the start.
I'm not talking about GTs now.
Yeah, I saw you on the
Just
radar
talking
and
about the
shifted left.
hypercar.
Luckily there was no one there.
Oh, you do think Audi? I know Aston Martin were doing it. Oh, jeez, quite a few. Daytona. I'm back in the 1800s. Yes. Back in the try-hard here. Ah, the Valkyrie. Oh, I have skins downloaded for this. Or do I? No, these are the defaults, I think. So, I don't know. Consistent
It's
shapes.
going to be interesting in this.
Nice, yeah.
Can't say I've ever driven the Sauber actually.
It's got like, it's way more aggressive with the turbo and that, so it's a lot easier to spin out. It's quicker as well.
Oh, great.
That's what we needed.
It's why I put the Porsche down for 2 of the races.
Yeah, it's like I wasn't paying attention twice and was off track twice.
Oh, it's miles off the regs. Still, Toyota, Porsche,
Maybe
Glickenhaus,
3 or 4 times.
Alpine, Peugeot, BMW, Ferrari, Cadillac. There's quite a few.
Yeah, if you even touched the grass, it got really difficult.
I wonder how much of an advantage
I
Toyota
learned that
have
the hard way
having,
more than once.
you know, a year in or whatever it is.
Or didn't learn it.
Or are the other guys allowed to test things enough that it doesn't matter? But I was in trouble there for a sec.
Oh, the tires melt too.
It wasn't 100%. Where's this guy going? It wasn't 100% their fault that you know, everyone else dropped out. But my God, I'm sick of seeing them just being the only ones. Yeah, I don't want. After hearing your man Glickenhaus speak, no time for him. And I'm actually a big person in thinking there is a big difference between sim racing and racing, you know. I don't think they're very comparable. But the way he was about it, I was like, you're just a knob. How did I save that? Oh, were Audi, when they were winning, were they the only team at the top tier? I've only seen. I only know him really from that comment he made when they returned back from COVID, whatever it was. I don't know anything else about him, so can't really comment. This car was quick. Too hard on braking. Ow. Ooh, woo. Someone needs a little increase on his throttle. I greased mine up a few weeks ago. Got rid of all my squeaks. Need to not be aggressive on the brakes, really. Oh my god. Ah! This is going to be a messy race. I think that's more my.
This is how the car drove in real life.
That's more my shoe sliding across my pedal plate, I think. Test it out afterwards. I was noticing that there, but it feels like my shoe across the pedal plate more than the pedals going in and out.
Maybe not this hard.
Yeah, it's my shoe. Camera's right. That's ahead of me. Points not 8-4. Big T1 too well there. I broke 2. Ooh. Oh, it's so messy on travel. Oh my god. Tires are a bit hot now. Let's go. A few clicks forward there. I do find AMS2 is one like...
It's like the Super V8 before the fixes, when the center of gravity was like 3 meters high in the air. It's completely unstable rear.
Use buffer to record short videos like 1 to 2. Buffer to record videos like 1 to 2 minutes long? What do you mean? Sorry. buffer to record.
Yeah, it is a bit squirrely, huh?
There's the master of understatement.
I can't even do a lap.
No, I don't. No, I don't. Is that so for like you could have instant replays or something? Because yeah, I wouldn't do that on my system. Just it just about keeps up with what I do. I don't think I could handle anything extra. Because use that on short videos there. No, what I would do if I thought something funny happened in the stream, afterwards I basically download the stream and then crop out that part and make that into the video. Would be handy though. I just know having something like that running on top of while streaming, it uses a lot more power, memory and things like that. And I'm a bit limited on that end at the moment with my rig. Although, recently I've been doing my hot laps on Twitch. The weekly hot lap challenge for Mooney's thing. I stream it on Twitch and record it at the same time. But when I stream it on Twitch, I drop the bitrate a lot more compared to what I do on YouTube. Although that's because Twitch seems to... It tells me that Twitch...
Well, the trick is that this car only has 3 gears and first and second are completely useless.
6,000 kilobits per second seems
that.
to be the max for me at Twitch, or what it tells me. Whereas YouTube, I think I stream at like 14,000.
Just can't get any power down in second.
Speed through the pits. Oh, I got myself disqualified. I just decided to speed through the pit.
Wow.
Good job.
Hey, Raptor.
Whoops.
Raptor says hello to everyone and apologizes that he couldn't make it.
Aw, you should join in on the fun.
No, it's not good enough.
Oh, he would if he could. He would if he could.
Yeah, yeah. It's okay.
No, you're dead to me, Raptor. Unforgivable.
I did watch a bit of that hill climb thing on R Factor 2. It was pretty cool. Question is, does this keep me in second, or will it put me last, or will it say I can't race? I forgot this would be rolling start. Shit. I forgot about that.
That'll be fun.
I hope there isn't a sinking issue.
Place your bets. Place your bets. How many DQs?
If you get DQ'd, I apologize. I shouldn't have picked this. Forgot about rolling starts.
I might try and get DQ'd on purpose.
Life goals.
For real drivers.
Yeah,
Oh
way too
wow.
aggressive on the throttle.
Oh, this is going to be difficult. Good luck, everyone.
Yes, it is.
Desync.
Oh, you're not disqualified, Donny.
Nope.
He's disqualified until he isn't.
Is this where everybody spins when the green light comes on?
I think so.
Like how the labels for the names are tilted.
Hacker. Hacker man. Greatest hero of them all.
Oh, this isn't gonna go well, I think.
Okay, it seems to have synced properly. See, people. Oh no!
Dang.
I think someone hit Laz there and then Laz collided with me. Because I saw it was Laz's car. You couldn't see it, I could see it on my left monitor. I saw Laz going out of control in a way that looked like he got hit from behind. And then I thought I was avoiding it, and then I saw his car then come across and into me. So, Laz, if you can hear me, don't feel bad about that. That's not your fault. The CCS, with the Copa Montanas, will be at Daytona, and I think it's on week 4, and we'll be using the NASCAR layout.
Second place through skill alone.
With that extra chicane ricochet.
Hope you like F1, because this is Drive to Survive.
Say it's more like Wreckfest. Last man standing. Demolition Derby.
New line for the chicane.
But the first lap's not too bad because the tyres are still green.
Interesting way of taking the bus stop there, Azaris.
Yeah, Drake said nope. As they want to do in AMS2.
I could see that car in time.
Exit stage left.
Laz having a hairy moment on the exit there, like me.
Has anyone hit an apex yet?
No, not yet.
No, but I'm getting hit like a.
Speed. Meow.
Not so bad when once you stop using second gear.
Tell that to everyone who keeps hitting me.
Look at that slipstream go. Oh no, I maxed out. Ooh. Made it stick. Ooh, careful. Gotta be so careful with the brake in AMS2. Nice rejoin. Ooh. Oh, grass, AMS2 grass. No, don't do this to me. Green ice got me there. think this will be worth watching a replay of afterwards. Oh my god. Where the
Why do I get
needles?
contact warning when someone hits me?
I think that warning shows up no matter what.
Warn
And
you that someone hit
doesn't
you.
really do anything. It basically just means, oh, you were involved in a contact.
Thanks. Figure that out.
I chose the car. Bye. Even when I mess up the bus stop, I can back out of it and let the guy who took it correctly by without hitting him. So AMS2 at the moment has certain cars that have updated tire carcasses, and they're quite good. The tires, they make quite a big difference. Oh, and he bent it in T1 down. In my opinion. So I'm trying to just pick the cars from that list, and we've already gone through a few. The issue is the cars from that list, a lot of them are like the fast stuff. So not like the slow stuff. Or if it is the slow stuff, we've already used a lot of that before, so I'm kind of now in a situation with AMS2 for Moonie stuff where like I'm like, because I wanted to do Group A, which is basically the 90s DTN cars. So like they have the BMW and Mercedes DTN cars, like the ones from Assetto Corsa. The problem is those don't have the updated tires, so like the rear tires on them melt after 3 laps. When I tried testing them at Hockenheim Short, like it was just, they were not fun to drive from the 3rd lap on. So yeah. But yeah, next week I'll definitely try and pick something slower. Next week. Hello, Fred. There he is, the Irish one. I like how Fred joins in the race where I'm not winning. Oh, am I 7th? Because I was hit. And then if you're saying, how are you all the way up at 7th? It's because everyone else can't drive this car. Yeah, that first corner was unlucky. I could see you from the my left monitor. You got hit from behind. And then I thought I was avoiding you, and I think you must have got hit again, or the slide kept going, because then I saw you collide with me. There was nothing you could do. Your pinning sense was tingling. That actually wouldn't be surprised. That wouldn't surprise me. Fred be fast asleep or something, and then he just senses like someone like me or James is racing and been in it, and he just wakes up and he's like, one of them's been in it. I must go watch and jeer at them. Yeah, it's a pity. Maybe you shouldn't have picked this combo, but oh well. We never pick it, we never get to race it, so. Every race must be one lap one, turn one. Yeah, exactly. Ricochet. I like it. True. Yeah, I love this. I love Group C. I love the when I did a. I always go on about it. But there was a
in any gear.
few at the end of 2020. SRS had a Mazda 787B from a Assetto Corsa Championship. They were hour-long races, and I bloody adored it. It was just so much fun. No, I've actually locked it away. I'm trying not to make any donations to St. Gaben this holiday. Although buying Race 07 does tempt me, Fred. Oh, I've nearly picked it. Like, I'd be tempted for my next championship to use that car, Ricochet. At some point, I do want to use it. Didn't Ted you do Group C though for his like most recent series, or was it the series before that? Remember? Not a sim racer if you don't race. Yeah, I was thinking that. I said it earlier on the stream when you weren't here. I should buy it and do a stream of it and make Fred the happiest and proudest he has ever been of me. Oh, the full 1 hour. Problem is, I don't know how many people would do it if it was a full hour. We could do 40-minute races. I'd do a 40-minute race for it. Maybe make it like do Le Mans as a 1 hour race. You need a very specific setup for it, but I still have it from the previous one, and I'd absolutely share it with everyone. I think second last? What? You're a fake sim racer? What? Oh, not having races now. Yeah, I have thought about getting that Simbin deal. Just don't know how much I'd use it, but might make a fun stream every now and then or something. Once every 2 years or something. Ozzy still got away. Could be wrong. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. When Nords comes up, you can put it in an hour race. For sure. I think it's plausible to do now more because of considering the Euro endurance races midweek are no longer an hour. One of the races in that Mazda series was at Nords. Doing that for an hour actually broke my brain. I was just so tired during it. It was so much concentration. First race in that week I was racing against Simon Sped and Matteo, and I was keeping up with them for like 40 minutes. And then I binned it. Did the race the next day. Simon was in it as well, but he qualified at the back because he messed up. And then he was he's pushing extra hard at the start to try and make up spaces so he didn't fall too far behind me, but he ended up getting caught in incidents, so I was able to relax as the race went on and just kind of, I was like the slowest winner of the week in that race. I was a good bit slower than that race I won that week. I was like, it was a good bit slower than the races on the other days. I didn't care. I'm a big believer in something like what Alan Prost would do. Win the race as slow as you can if you're able to. The next season SRS lineup though. I know Zero Bandwidth, I know it's bad time slot for us, but he's running the new Formula student car thing, the one with the fans on it. I was actually tempted to pick that and then I said nah. But I was also kind of like, I bet you Zero Bandwidth will pick it because he has raced the other one as well, the previous Formula student one. Yeah, he picks good series. Oh my god, stuttering. Is he still on? And what did you spend that tenner you saved it with it, Fred, on? Swedish meatballs? IKEA?
Actually, really enjoyed that in the end.
You really can't push in this car, you have to just coast.
That's hard work.
Oop.
Have to coast into the corners instead of trying to trail brake really hard.
Yeah, trail breaking's a nightmare.
Well, I didn't finish last.
Good job. I've got that weird. Have you got that like reflect bad dirty windscreen thing that you used to get in the DTM cars as well?
30
It's as if
YouTubers
there's
making
like
some
if the windscreen's
GTR2
fogged up a
content
bit.
lately, so the price of poker went up. What?
Yeah, it does seem a little effed up.
I haven't, but I'm in VR, so I don't know whether that makes a difference.
Yeah, it's well, I think because it's a weird sort of thing. It's just like as if you could just put the wipers on and get rid of it, but it doesn't.
Save that replay. Don't go for
Maybe it's
IKEA
a
my
graphic
boss can
setting
make themselves
thing,
probably
because
spent
mine
on
looks
candy
fine.
coker ladies. I can't remember what type of coke.
Yeah, it's an option you can turn off in the settings, isn't it? Like dirty windscreen or something like that, windscreen dirt or something. But
I think I have that on, actually.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have it off, but it still happens for some reason. Maybe I need to turn it on and then it won't happen.
Maybe.
It's AMS2, the home of bugs.
Never. Oh, there's a pretty decent modding team for GTR2. Racer 7 has that as well.
Yeah, I got bounced around like a pinball those first 2 laps.
Yeah.
This
Now
is
for
going to seem
huge
like a dream
curbs.
to drive after that one, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yes.
easy mode.
Well, we'll see.
Hopefully I can keep it on the track.
No, I don't think so. I certainly wouldn't trust them right now if there was. I've often seen with online races that involve pit stops. There's a lot of bugs in it, and that's without driver swaps. I like AMS2 a lot, but like, geez, the online stuff, there's still a lot of issues with it. And like, I don't do online races with pit stops often for a reason. There'll be things like where pit stops don't properly happen and stuff. It's just, it can be very messed up. I haven't bought any games, but I got Hitman Blood Money and GOG for free for €1. Oh, nice. Blasphemous. Why is it winter?
That's weird. I didn't change the date at all.
Climate change.
I think one of the problems with AMS2 in that regards, is a lot of the guys in the dev team just aren't experienced on that side of
January.
computer programming, so
yeah, but in the server settings, when you set the race up,
they don't really know what to do with it, to be
it's
honest.
set on current date. I didn't change it from current date. That must have changed itself.
Yeah, ACC FFB I'm not wild on. Evidently it's meant to be decent with a DD wheel, but...
Forget that the curves are tricky.
Oh sure, you have a DD wheel now. Then it depends on the DD wheel, maybe. Typical UK summer morning. Even the trees not having leaves? English winter in June. Alright. See you, can it? Pay to win confirmed. Every game's paid to win, you have to pay to buy it. He's migrated to the mainland, global warming killed it. Oh shit. It's been too hot there.
That's flat.
Herb.
That is not.
That's...
Well, we did get
Keep forgetting that cuts back a lot. I'm like, it's not as aggressive as chicane. Then it's like, oh yeah, no, it does cut back a lot. Fasters! Best beer from Aussie land. They all drink it down there. They all love it. Big O. I love how there's no O in its name now. You know, faster is like, there's no O in that. But they still have the O symbol. Oh. How am I P1? These curbs are so... Putting curbs that big on the Maggots and Beckett's like makes them feel so different. had a sparkling wine from the Aussies one. I was pretty decent. I'm not a wine guy. Interesting. I pretty much never drink wine. Should learn to drink it at some point. Be all sophisticated in that. Bit of a country whore. I suppose at least the winter setting means the tires won't overheat. At least the winter is keeping the tires and temperatures in check. Don't be a track cut. Damn it.
I suppose these would have had radials already.
Oh shit. It's time to gain. Do a clean up. This section I did really bad. The Porsche is definitely easier to drive than the Sauber Mercedes by a good bit. What's the Jaguar? Or no, the Nissan. The Nissan that was in the works. Feels like it's been a year since that image leaked. Well, not leaked, but they showed it off. Ah, gone deep again. Why did I push there? Still 8. Ah, still enough for P1. Ah, don't be caught. That's an off track, surely. What the hell is that person typing?
Nah, annoying. Second and a half up and I binned it on the last corner.
Even on those shady quaysides, mega bundles like €15. They know it's worth it. They were like, €5 was just too good an offer. Makes it seem like it's going to be crap. We need to show it's actually a bit of quality. So we need to keep it at 15 minimum. Thanks so bad, man. I got pipped.
Close.
Bless the intent.
Someone in the chat either has a stroke or a cat.
I don't know what that was. Both options are equally valid. Could be a cat having a stroke.
It might be him having a stroke of his cat.
That's a lot less morbid.
Let's see how this goes.
Depends where he's stroking the cat.
I'm gonna stop talking about that now. Good luck.
Good luck.
Go fast.
Press ready though.
Somebody wake up, Octa.
She wasn't expecting him to. Good start. Bit deep. I have to bin it out the last lap. Even it all out, is it? Balance the force. Ooh, hit that curb just while braking. Was not comfortable. Those curbs really make Maggots and Beckett's feel so different. like I nearly binned it braking for the first turn on it because I hit the curb. Those corners are a bit awkward in this car. Like, gotta be tiptoeing around it in second. Then I'm sure if I did it in third, I'd feel like I'm bogging down too much. This scenario is why I like AMS2. C9E1 layout. Group C. An interesting wet winter scenario. Like, this is probably one of my favorite things to do in sim racing. This. Like, I like the variety in doing all different types of things, but like, if I had to pick a go-to, it would be something like this. Oh. I haven't touched the Racer and Group C cars in ages. Should give them a lash. Those things were scary though. They were felt way quicker. Especially when you turned up the engine mode. Hey Virgilio! Yeah, the layout's awesome. I love how there's so many different versions of Silverstone in this game. Because like the 2001 layout feels quite different to this as well. And then the modern GP layout is different again. Then you have the what? The 60s layout and 70s layout. I mean, this is where, like, I think iRacing especially loses out because they only want laser scan tracks of modern circuits. But for the life of me, I can't get why you wouldn't want them to make a version of this layout, even if it's not laser scanned. Because they have a few, they do have the Nissan, don't they? Like, I think it's a shame when sims don't have... It's sandbox sim. Like, I understand why ACC wouldn't have this now, because it's a single series sim. But the kind of sandbox sims where they just give a bunch of cars and tracks from random categories and that. I think it's a real big pity when they don't really do any of the historic layouts of tracks. Especially if the historic layout was quite different. Oh, nearly been there. Yeah, they have the... what would be like, what, the 2001 layout in this. The pre-2012 layout. But do they use that anymore? Or, since they got the newer laser scan of Silverstone, is the previous one like down as legacy and they never use it? Even though, like, they could use it with era specific cars. And like, let's say if I bought Silverstone on iRacing, do I get access to that older one, or is it like I have to pay for it to race it, pay extra to get that version as well? Yeah. Like, it was cool that they got the modern layout, but I think it's a pity that it means that they never used the previous layout. It's iRacing, so you could be... Yeah, I had no idea. I think with the cars, sure. Like the, you know how the MX-5 was updated, you know, went from H pattern to sequential, and I know you didn't have to pay extra to get that car in the first place because it came with the subscription. It's not free. I refuse to call it free because you have to pay a subscription to access it. But it comes with the subscription. But the H pattern one now, if you want to drive it, you have to pay a $5 to own it. Or own it. Have access to it while you have an active sub. I try to be quite particular with my words when referring to that in iRacing because of the way they decide to monetize it. I will never say anything in it is free, because it's not.
That's a tricky corner there, Frosty.
You constantly have to keep paying for a house. Like, I know AMS2, technically nothing was free because you have to buy the game initially.
You've been giving me trouble the whole race that corner.
But you can buy the game as a one-time purchase and have access to all the stuff in that thing without having to pay more constantly. Whereas iRacing you do. It's included in the sub. That's how I refer to it. Yeah. Race Room, the free content, I call it free because it was free. You could drive the Silhouette car at Malaysia without spending a penny on Race Room. That is free. And I have no problem calling that stuff free for Race Room. But I won't say it for iRacing. Yeah, the PS Plus games, yeah. was just speaking to my brother Darren. I was telling him I played Plague Tales Innocence, and I enjoyed it. And he said, "Oh yeah, he has that, but only if he reactivates his PS Plus." So I was like, "Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah." The PS Plus free games, it's nowhere near like Steam, GOG, or Epic Games giving away games for free. No, they're good value in the Steam or the PS Plus, you know, but it would be like no, it's not like Humble Bundle for free. I don't know. I just refuse to call anything that you can only access in a subscription service. I refuse to call them free. Even if it's, oh, you have to pay to use this in a subscription service, and then you also get this as a free bonus. When they say that free bonus, I'm like, that's not free. You only get that bonus if you pay that subscription to begin with. I got very wound up on this, I realised. It's a thing that winds me up, that one. But I don't get as wound up as I would on other things, but I would be very argumentative on it. I don't know why. First to get a sub if you want to play online, so yeah. Like my older brother, he doesn't really play online stuff with his PlayStation, especially once he stopped playing FIFA, so he just didn't really see the reason of paying for PS Plus anymore. Woohoo! I did it, Fred! I won for you! Although maybe you're giving out that I didn't bin it for you on the last lap, like you requested. That no bin noises.
That felt so much better.
You're never happy with me.
Yeah, I like it better.
Yeah, the Porsche is definitely a lot more drivable. Alright, let's gonna watch the replay of Daytona before I end the stream.
Alright, see you later, guys.
See ya.
Right, see ya.
Bye bye.
I'm off too. Thanks for racing. See you guys next week, hopefully.
Yep. See ya.
Yeah, that was fun. I'm off too. Bye bye.
Bye.
Look up that replay. I do want to see the start of this as well. Yeah, I was just about to reply to you on Discord there, Adam. You weren't late for that race, you know that. The qualifying starts at 12 UTC, but generally the practice server, or we set up the server about an hour beforehand and people can join at any time at practice. And the reason why we were quiet, we were just all kind of focused because I was quiet there because I was focused in trying to figure out the soft and the hard tires because I was late because I was on the call to my brother for a while, so I only joined about 20 minutes before the hour. So I had no practice time done at all, and I was trying to figure out where softs or hards going to be quicker this week because the track temperatures were lower. So sorry if you thought you thought I was being rude or something. We were just quiet. I think a lot of the guys in that group were kind of quieter. 'Cause it's normally someone like Donk or Raptors, like the louder guy, so he gets going. So yeah, sorry if you felt unwanted, man. Hope you're feeling better soon. Because I know what it can feel like being like that. It's not good when you're feeling like that, so. Glad you decided to do something else that kind of felt was a bit more productive for yourself, because that's a good idea. So I did have a good start, yeah, you can see it there. Yellow. Rude boy. Yeah, Rihanna was singing about me in that song. I think the CCS race tends to be a little quieter as well. When we were doing the Sendacular, kind of a bit louder. Was 3 wide. Frosty got right up there, but I was luckily on the inside line. Then I think Kev just took it safe. He really lost out, down to 4th. I think, and I'm just saying that I'm not telling you how to be or something. I'm just saying from my own experience, and I still suffer from this a lot. I overthink everything, and I overthink how people perceive me. So if I say something and I don't get a response, then I start overthinking, oh, did I say something stupid? Did I annoy someone? Am I over talking? And very often, what I've experienced now, and I only got after this after doing like CBT therapy and stuff. I began to realize a lot of people just aren't even thinking about me, or they might hear me say something and kind of nod their head and then go off to thinking about what they were already thinking about, and they're not like thinking all these different things about me. And there are bad days. I think, when I did that week and a half off there about 3 weeks ago, that was because I was at a point where I was actually overthinking things a lot. People in the stream, my stream chat, and that I caught myself. Guys I was racing, I caught myself. I was overthinking everything, and I realized I just need to step away from a week, and not think about it as much. Just be relaxed again about it. And I used to be like that with my football team. I remember I had stopped playing football for a few years, joined back, And then I wasn't as good as I used to be, and I was really conscious about it, and I was very quiet, and I thought everyone was thinking bad about me. They really just didn't care. They were just actually happy to have me back and playing with them. That's more what they were like. You know? And when I kind of realized that, I kind of, you know, relaxed a lot more and just said, look, focus on myself, not worry about what maybe others are thinking about me too much. We don't take it serious. We cancelled the last one because a lot of people were missing, so we just said, oh, do you want to delay it a week so a lot of us are there? Like, we're not super serious about it, man. No, I don't think we are. Like, we just like to have like one series where it's like, okay, there's a little bit of importance in this race, but like, I mean, I've missed CCS for things. I don't know. I think it's unfair to say we're taking that CCS too serious. You know, when like the week we cancelled it, it was like me, Raptor, Kevin, and Frosty, I think, couldn't make it, and we're like 4 of the guys who are there the most often. So, you know, I think it's a bit unfair to say like, oh, we were going to cancel it because of that, because I mean, we are pretty much there nearly every week. And when it's a small group, and if like 4 of the main guys who are there nearly every time are going to be missing, then, you know, for me it made sense to say, okay, well, we leave this one off. I didn't cancel it because I was missing. Like, I'm going to be missing one. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be missing one of the races. I might be missing next week's one because I think I'm doing an endurance race with Sticky at midnight, basically. Or 2 AM for me. So I don't know, will I be able to do this one or the next one, but like, I don't care if I miss it. I don't care if it goes ahead without me. Like, people have been scared when the regulars just wanted to get in there. Yeah, that's kind of like what it is. I remember when I used to go to the gym a lot, I was actually, the guys I was most impressed were the guys who were really overweight and that going in. I was always impressed by them the most. You know, wanted to make a difference for themselves and that. Rather than the guys who were ultra buff and that. It was cancelled for the rain. No, there was a lot of people missing as well. Sure, if we didn't like the rain, we would have just changed it to a dry race, like. Because sometimes the heavy rating setting in this game can be a bit too heavy. But that's what I mean, like, if we were super serious, we wouldn't cancel things. You know, we'd be like, no, it must go ahead. It was defined as this date. Yeah, but we didn't know the next week that there was only going to be 5 because no one said beforehand they weren't going to be there apart from, I think, Kevin. Because he said he was missing 3 weeks, like. I mean, the reason I said we were going to cancel the previous week, or I suggested, was 4 of the main regulars who always show up said they were going to cancel. Pretty much weren't going to be there. So I was like, okay, I have no idea how many are going to be there. And normally this 4 that I rely on being there, including myself, weren't going to be there. Like, I'm like this now because this is an issue I ran into a lot when I was a coach of a football team underage. And you organize a training and you hope for responses, or there's a match coming up and you say, can I get a yes or no? Will your son or child will or will not be there? And there are some parents who would answer straight away that they will be there, and there were some that said they won't, and some that would say straight away that they won't. But there were a few that would never text me back and never say if they'd be there or not, and I could never guarantee if they'd be there or not. I just have to hope. So with that group of regulars who I knew that would always tell me they'd be there or not, if enough of them said they wouldn't be there, I would cancel the match or the training. I would say there's not enough. Even though others could have been there and there could have been just a regular amount of people there. But because I didn't know. So, again, I do think you're being really unfair on us for cancelling the race the previous week and then not cancelling the race the next week when there was less numbers, because I didn't know there was going to be less numbers the next week because no one said they wouldn't be there, barring Kevin, you know. So I find you're being really unfair on me for that, man. Right, let's watch this replay of this mess of a race. And again, if it was super serious, I would have said you don't cancel races if it's super serious. If it's pretty casual, then you're just trying to make sure enough, you know, as many of you can be there. You say they want to be there, but which is why we tend to be flexible with if a race can get cancelled or not. That was a huge dive bomb. Got taken out. Goes race pan X-ray. There was who was telling me about that? It was the group they used to race with, and it literally was like you had to sign up for a multi-week season, and if you missed the race, even if you were going to say like weeks in advance, I'm going to miss this race, they were like, no, banned. The dumbest thing ever. Poor laws. Sit there. Hello, Yavus. Yes, I play with force feedback. Couldn't imagine playing without force feedback. Yeah. My advice would be go easy on yourself, man. It's not fun tearing shreds out of yourself, and I know that a lot from personal experience, and something I still do a lot of at the moment. It's not fun. So go easy on yourself is all I'd say. You know. And easier said than done, of course, and it's easier for me to say to you because I can tell you off. I don't say it a lot in the Discords or anything, but very often I can be really angry at myself. And it's not fun. I just have to remind myself of things I do well, or, you know. That's some serious talent right there. It means what? Playing with force feedback means talent? No. Playing with force feedback is like playing with hacks, man. Be angry at others and disappointed at yourself. Oh yeah, that was the bloody... Look at that for a rejoin. I should have just backed out of it. I knew he was coming in. I just should have backed out of it. But I was trying to make the move on Laws at the same time. I was like hoping to get the move done on Laws. Different room. Thing is, like, he should have rejoined. He should have followed that path there and rejoined through there. Just after the yellow curb. Because then that would have given me time to react. Did you never blame this stupid horse? Yeah. Just be like an F1 driver and just blame the car. Every time. And then I got on the grass and then I touched the throttle just slightly too much here. And I spin it again. I should have known better than touching the throttle with a car like this on grass like AMS2's grass. You're exactly right in being like that with LPF or Adam. I don't think Fred expects anyone to take him serious. It's why he's comfortable jesting the way he does. It's meant to be taken as light fun. Bend it here. Bloody went too deep here. Guys, but managed to kind of just keep it safe so that he could go by safely. Even when you're right, people tend to ignore it. That's your problem. You jest too much that people don't realize when you're being serious and correct. It's all the same. And he bended there at that corner. And T1 at Daytona. T1 at Daytona road course is a cool corner. It's a really tough corner, I find. And I don't think I'm particularly good at it. But yeah. Not just in these cars, in all cars. Let's go back to the start. Watch the back of the grid more. Oh my god, what happened here? Oh, did AMS2 screw these guys over the rolling start, or what happened? AMS2 might have screwed these guys over the rolling starts. I think a lot of Irish people tend to be jokey and stuff, so I'm kind of used to it. So I kind of assume straight away if something comes, you know, I read something that comes off as, if you took it serious, it would come off as mean or rude. I take it as, oh, this person's just being really jokey and sarcastic. But it's not easy, especially with the... Jesus Christ. It's not easy over online when you can't look at people and that to tell how they react and stuff. Why you get nervous about making phone calls to people and stuff, and I often delay it a lot. I'd have no problem if it was a meeting face to face. But I could delay the phone call for ages just because I don't know how they react, because I can't really see them, so can't fully tell how they're reacting to what I say and stuff. It's not the easiest. But yeah, hope you feel better as the day goes on, man. I know you didn't get a great night's sleep, so that possibly didn't help as well. Do something nice, do something fun that you find fun and relaxing today, as you said with the painting. Something that you find productive. Oh, you can, yeah, when it takes, oh yeah, oh for sure, for sure. And I've seen in some Discord groups where, like, I didn't realize at first, like, a huge messy argument was going to spill, you know, and then suddenly it explodes out of nowhere, and I was like, I didn't even see that the person was kind of triggered by, you know, during the messages, until it was kind of too late. That's why I try and add the emoji faces whenever I make something like a joke or something. Especially if it's one that I think could be come across as rude or something. I use the zany face to show like I'm not being serious. What's this guy doing? Oh my god. What happened here? Gotta love it. He's always serious. Really watching paint dry. But it's your paint that you painted with. Better than watching someone else, a random bench drying in the park. And then this person just gave up. They just walked away. You can tell when this person just walked away. You can literally tell this person didn't even like just rage quitted and just walked away from their fucking screen and controller or wheel. No inputs or anything. And now they're back. Or else they started typing in the chat or something. It just weren't looking at the car. Done with this. You gotta love it. Hate it when it happens to me, but just gotta laugh at it when watching the replays. It's what I miss about the iRacing, watching the iRacing replays. Hated it when I was bloody in the crash, especially when I caused the crash, but just absolutely having a whale of time watching the incidents that didn't involve me. Why not finish it? Anyway, I'm gonna end it at that, because I gotta let in my dog, because she's out in the rain. Or throw on the face cam, why isn't the face? Throw on some music. Thanks for watching. Anyway, I will most likely won't be streaming tomorrow. I don't plan on it, but I have a video up. I have quite a few videos in the tank now, so. And I should be back on Monday with a new SRS series, the GTAMs, and I'll be taking part in a For Fun versus Thunder Crew racing event after that, which is that not good TCR mod for Assetto Corsa, the one from that Sim Racing GP event a few months back. Taking it to Mugello for 2 15-minute races, and I think the second race is reverse grid. I'm not quicking it, because it's been a long qualifying session, so we've had all week to qualify. Did it last night for about 40 minutes, or maybe it was longer, it was like 50. I'm only 14th out of like 20, so. Did he? It just, I don't know. Maybe I was overthinking it, but it didn't feel like a TCR. It just didn't feel like a front wheel drive car. It didn't feel like a front wheel. Like, it was fine to drive, let's say, if I didn't know anything about it. You know, I was like, yeah, you can drive it. It's stable. It's, you know, I know it would make for good, you know, racing with friends, because it's a manageable car. But, like, if I compared it to an actual, you know, other TCR cars I've driven, I was like, this does not feel good. So, you know, in that sense, like, it doesn't feel accurate, let's say. So you can still have fun driving it, but I don't think it's accurate. Anyway, a race tomorrow, hopefully. Good luck with that, man. I haven't been able to watch one of your streams in a while. I need to do that. It's been on my mind. There's a few guys I hadn't been able to watch for a while. I got to watch Ped last night. Hadn't been in his stream in ages, so. A few others to get back in. Hear them the love that they share with me when they watch my stream. Oh, they did get updates. Ah, okay. But maybe they were worse. I don't know. I think just because they were, it was first a mod for such a big event. I was just like, it would be a bit better. That was funny. I was awkward saying that. If you're laughing at me saying sharing the love of that. Anyway, I gotta go. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you next time. Oh, when you joined, yeah, you had just joined. But yeah, I gotta go. See you next time. Bye bye.